the mood of the team? How did you all approach practice?
I mean, we didn't really have a full practice, kind of like a walkthrough type situation, but I kind of had a bad taste in our mouth that, that some stuff that we did, we kind of gave away the game. And, you can't do much after the game's over besides watch film, get better. So yesterday was a big film day, watching film, going over some mistakes that we made and, fixing those things.
Kyle said he felt to kind of take the mentality of you beat Michigan State, now move forward with that mentality. How did you guys? Yeah,
I mean, it's over with. Some people say we lost, we gave away the game, different things like that. But, can't go back, can't rewind time, just learn from our mistakes that we made. And I think that was the biggest thing between, everybody on the team, 1 through 15, just learning from our mistakes and what we did.
Does anything change for you starting instead of coming off of the bench? How is that different going into a game?
It's different because usually if I'm coming off the bench, I can see how the game is being played, kind of how physical it is, and when you start, you just you're thrown right into the fire, and you just got to just adjust on the run. But it's fun either way.
Your number 12 said that you guys wore him out. He said it was the hardest he's ever been hit in a game. Do you feel?
Yeah, it was a really. Are we talking about? We talking about Michigan State?
No.
This game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was a physical game. The big guys were big, but it was just we played really fast, and that's overall that's what helped us win this game because we emphasized on rebounding and getting the ball out quick, something that we didn't do too well against Michigan State, which is something that we're known for and that we're good at. So they kind of just got a lion that just came off a tough loss, and we were ready to get that taste out of our mouth and just get a win. So
how do you think that physicality from Tuesday night will help you all against a big team in Gonzaga?
Yeah, I don't think Michigan State, they super physical. I don't think there's many other teams out there that are as physical as them. So it was a good test early. Game's over, but physicality-wise, it was good for everybody. Now we know one of the most physical teams in the country, how they play, and I don't see anybody else being much more physical than them.
How much have you seen of Gonzaga this season?
When they played Michigan State, we had a game, so we didn't really get to watch that. I watched a little bit of them last night. It was the last night against Texas. They just came off a tough loss, so they're feeling kind of how we're feeling. But only difference is we had a game in between, and now they're flying back to Spokane. But it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great game.
Timmy does the mustache thing. Is his mustache better than yours?
I don't know. Probably not. I haven't even seen it. I remember last year it was a thing though.
Yeah. Is it a benefit for you guys to have another big game against another highly ranked team?
Yeah, absolutely. When you could play against teams like Gonzaga, Michigan State in a span of a week, I mean, it's a lot on your body travel-wise, but I don't think there's any other teams that, have a schedule like that we have. So, and that's why people come to Kentucky and, to play these big games with, like I said, we just played 2 days ago, and now we're going out to Spokane tomorrow to play Gonzaga. So it's a long week, but we're ready and, looking forward to, getting out there and competing.
You dunk on the guy and Jacob gets the tee. What was
that? Just shows you that's my brother. Me and Jacob, we've been through a lot together, ups, downs, but always excited for one another.
Did you think you were good?
I thought I got the tee. But I wasn't gonna say anything. It was over with. But I thought I got the tee, and then they told me no, Jacob got the tee. I was like, oh, okay, good.
Did you hear the explanation? Was it just for the?
Yeah, it was just for the head tap. I guess that's a technical foul nowadays.
You talked about traveling, the quick turnaround, but how important is it in between maybe coming off a neutral side loss, getting in front of the home fans, seeing shots falling,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
then turn around?
Yeah, it would have been a lot different if we just had practice and try to get out there and but being in front of our home crowd and obviously shooting the ball really, really, really well tonight, helped us a lot. So being able to see some shots go in and make some adjustments and against live bodies, against live action, it always helps.
You've been asked about having the chance of leaving, and
CJ, how frustrating was Tuesday night for you, and how good does it feel to kind of get back on track tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely frustrating. We thought we had plenty of positions. We put ourselves in a position to win games, and we just kind of had some breakdowns. And went over some things in practice, cleaned some things up to get ready for today. But honestly, I got a short mindset. I flushed it because we had a game in 48 hours. So to come out here and we just wanted to get back to playing the way that we play, running up and down, getting stops.
How much does the game change when you and Antonio are hitting those threes and opening up the offense like that?
Yeah, it changes everything. To get a couple threes down, it just like you said, it opens up everything for our guards. And then if they're driving and missed layups for Oscar and everyone's there to clean it up. So it really does open the floor and opens the game up a lot. Puts a lot of pressure on the other team then to score and really get back and get stops too.
I feel like it's going to be a good night when the first one drops.
Yeah, when you as a shooter, when you see the first one go, that's always a good sign.
You guys, nobody played over 25 minutes tonight. How good was it just to get a lot of guys minutes out there and kind of spread the ball around and play with different lineups?
It was awesome. Coach, said going in that was going to be an emphasis on getting a lot of guys in, getting a lot of guys opportunities. It helps a lot of people too because we know we had another quick turnaround. We got a 4.5-hour flight out to Spokane and get ready to play a really, really good team. So just to play with different lineups and stuff like that, for me, just to play with Oscar was a lot of fun.
CJ, we know that, we've seen some shots struggle to fall Tuesday night. Big game coming up Sunday. How important is it in a game like this to see shots falling in between those games? I know it's a lot of turnaround, but.
Yeah, I like to think of myself as a good shooter. My job is to make shots. I didn't make shots Tuesday, but as a shooter, you have to live with that. I own my performance. I wish I could have made more shots, obviously, but you got to deal with that and own your performance. That's how it is as shooters. You're not going to make them all, but you got to trust yourself and you got to trust the team. You got to keep shooting.
Cal said that he thinks Gonzaga is going to come out like a lion in this one after getting beat last night. Is that what you guys are expecting?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They just got beat by Texas. I'm sure they didn't play the way that they wanted to play, and it's always after a loss you want to come out hungry. We came out tonight hungry. It doesn't taste well in your mouth after a loss. So they're going to be hungry, like Coach said. They're going to be coming out. Home game for them. They're going to be hungry.
How exciting is it for players to be able to go to a game like this? I mean, you've seen a Gonzaga program being built.
I'm super excited. Obviously, to go out there and play in the Spokane Arena. I've never played there. I'm sure it's going to be a hostile environment. And as a competitor, that's what you like. You want to play in those type of games. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Kentucky really doesn't see Gonzaga a lot. I don't know if Iowa ever did, but you're probably a fan and get to see them play occasionally. What do you just think of them when you think of that program?
I played them once when I was at Iowa. They beat us. They just spread the floor. They move well. They got guys that can knock down shots, and obviously Drew Timme in the post is a problem. So it's going to take a collective unit to stop a team like that.
Cal said that it might get billed as the Oscar versus Drew Timme, but it's much more than just those two players. It might not even be about those two guys in the end. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, it's going to come down to just like Tuesday, little stuff, little things. We got to be sharp. If we want to win a game on the road, it's the little things and executing and stuff like that for sure.
You guys got some transition going tonight. What helped you get out and run a little bit more?
I think when we rebounded, just getting it out. So I think Tuesday, we held it a little too long on the rebounds, and we're looking around because the game was really physical tonight. We were just grabbing it and going, and I think that really helped us getting out in transition.
Thank you.
CJ, Severe didn't turn the ball over tonight, only took 3 shots, but 10 assists. Can you just talk about the unselfishness he played with tonight?
Oh, yeah. I love playing with Severe. I know it's my job to just run as fast as I can, and he's going to find me. So as a shooter, it's awesome to play with a guy like Severe, for sure.